we're going to try to solve this equation the very long way by changing it into 3, 8, 4, 11 xy equals 5, 7, working out the inverse of 3, 8, 4, 11 on the side. That's going to take that process. And then multiplying both sides of this equation by that. Let's write it this way for now. This is inverse. These will end up turning into, as by definition of inverse, is the thing that you multiply by to become the identity. So on the side, we'll calculate this out, and then we'll multiply it by 5, 7, and we'll have our answer. So what I want you to do now, what I have the class do, is go through the process of calculating out the inverse. So let them do that. And there's different ways of doing it. And there's different ways of getting this one here. I'm just going to go the most straightforward approach would just to not fear the fractions at all. Multiply by a third. Second row stays the same. -4 row 1 plus row 2. It's a little tricky with fractions. Good news is that row, first row, doesn't change. -4 times 1 is -4 plus 4 is 0. -4 times 8/3, you could do it on the side, it's -32 over 3, plus 11, which is 33 over 3, ends up becoming 1/3. -4 times 1/3 is -4/3, plus 0 is still -4/3. -4 times 0 is 0, that becomes 1. To make this a regular 3 is pretty easy. You take 3 and multiply it by row 2. So top row doesn't change. 0, 1, -4, 3. And then finally, multiply row 2 by -8/3 and add it to row 1. Row 2 doesn't actually change, you can just copy it. When you multiply -4 times -8/3, you get 32 over 3. 32 over 3 plus 1/3 is 33 over 3, which is 11. When you multiply 3 by -8/3 times 3 is -8, which we can add to 0 to get -8. So the answer is that the inverse is this. So now we can come back to here. And since the inverse ended up becoming 11 minus 8 minus 4, 3, that would come out over here. 11 minus 8 minus 4, 3 times 5, 7. The answer is going to be a 2 by 2 matrix. We do it by hand. First row with the first column is 55 minus 56, which is -1. Second row with the first column is -20 plus 21 is 1. And that's actually the two answers to this original question. Again, this is a very lengthy way of answering what we've learned how to do many times is a pretty simple question. But that's what we're practicing in this unit, getting inverses, which, as I said, might have some good use for something else. Okay, that's good for today.